Good evening, everyone. Today got ourselves a game, a student expose, and our student was black. And as you can see in the game, our opponent had a 90% success here, but black was winning out of the opening, and then white just pulled it back. So it's going to be a very interesting game. I'm really not sure what to expect. Let's dive into it. So the opening from black was apparently pristine, and we're going to see that. Okay, so white just went for the juggler right out the back. 1100 move, just playing tricks. 1100ers trying to play tricks and not even knowing the right way to trick. Like, so it's a bad game right from the get go. And black is in a position to patch up, but could he have done really anything? I don't think there was much he could have done. I think he's handled it reasonably well, actually, and simplified too, which is good. But now comes a critical moment here. It's just got to be a move. What kind of move could be awesome? Maybe knight here, winning that rook with check. Maybe that's the best. But he goes for the option to try to win the knight instead. But he misses the fact that the knight can just hop back for the defense. And now all of a sudden, yeah, and there he should have just simplified it here. I think this is a clear cut. You have an advantage, an extra piece. So why let him live with a tricky knight? Knights are always tricky. So the position has instead morphed into something where we have a tricky knight out and about. And well, the tables are starting to turn very ever so slightly. But here comes just a bad move. Just a bad move. I mean, it's nothing major here. You just capture with the king or the knight or the rook, frankly, or the rook, because it's not such a big deal. Oh no, it is capturing. No, it's not such a big deal because this knight is guarding the bishop, so you can just get your rook in here, for example, and if he captures the bishop, you capture back, or you start to dominate on these sides. So this is really overthinking it, and then walking into a mate. Wow. Incredible, incredible game. Okay, that was game one. Let's look at game two here, where our student has the 80% play rate and just built a consistent lead and held it on through with a wobbly middle game, but not too bad anyway. And it includes a brilliant move, so we're gonna look forward to that and judge whether it was indeed brilliant or not, or was it luck even. So here again we got a professional opening, and playing playing quite decently both sides. The computer flags this as a mistake, and the reason for that is there's a loose pawn here, a loose pawn, and he taps it. That's a stunning move. I like that. That is a stunning move. It is a stunning move, and the interesting thing is capturing that first versus capturing this first is not that obvious, which is better. To me, at least, it's not that obvious. I would have even thought that capturing here is better. But knight first, inviting knight capture back, and then you take this, and you get the other pawn too. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why, because knight is brilliant because it's not like he can push your knight away. You can capture here then. And if he captures back like he should have, then you at least you equalize and you're going to get a pawn too. So that's a better move. But instead, black has blundered here. So let's see if you respond accurately. No, you don't. You don't, and that's not a surprise exactly. But it's, I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade at you. I mean, of course I am. But it is not the most obvious move necessarily. You do generally players tend to hold the pressure rather than dilute it. Um, why is it different in this case? Well, maybe because you can't capture back with the queen anyway because of this knight fork. That's the main idea. So you would disrupt his pawn formation, uh, and then potentially you can, let's see, potentially you can get the knight walk. I guess that's basically the gist of it. All right, we don't need to see more. Let's go quick to the next. E5 is the wrong break, right? The wrong break. This is a key tactic you want to catch on to when your opponent, when you've got this diagonal going on, you have to be looking to drop pieces in the square G6. You've got to be thinking like that every time you have this diagonal. Remember this motif is on. Oh, he finds it then. He finds it and it's a great move. Brilliant. Not brilliant, but great move. And a bit of shabby moves here from both sides. Um, not analyzing it too deeply, but yeah, generally you can see the game has been won. Not much to be done. All right, good game. Good games, and thank you for watching this short student expose.